Shit Happens TV. Working on changing the name. Working on changing a lot of different things. I'm Jaycup. This is Buckeye. He's a pillow. Buckeye because Ohio State makes sense. You get the gist. I don't have a co-host, but if I had a co-host, it'd be the pillow right for now. It's gonna be the pillow for now. Like, comment, subscribe. Of course. When they announced 2K, it's gonna be 25. I might have a 2K25, NBA 2K25 giveaway for y'all. Whenever I can't promise the college football one, because the college football one, as soon as college football drops, like disc or digital version, or digital version probably is never gonna go out of sale, obviously. But this version to send y'all or something would be crazy. But I could possibly get my hands on giving somebody a digital version of probably NCAA football too. It just depends when they drop, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna make no promises I can't keep. I'm gonna try to stick to 2K25 and that giveaway as soon as that announces or drop, or you know what I'm saying, trailer or something. I might give somebody that thinking about either NCAA football or 2K25 or both. If I do both, that's combined. Of course, I'm at a game myself, so that's a lot of money. It's looking like a little, you know what I'm saying? It's looking like a check depending on where you work at. Depending on where you work at, it looks like almost like a check. Or half a check or something. But today I'm here to talk about unpopular opinions. And number one unpopular opinion I want to start with, like, there is no GOAT, okay? There's no GOAT. There's no GOAT rapper. There's no GOAT artist. There is no GOAT this. There's no GOAT that. There's no GOATs. There are no GOATs. There are no greatest of all time. There's greatest of your time. There is greatest of the present. Or there are the greats of the present. There is no greatest of all time. There is the greatest to your perspective, I would say. The greatest to your perspective, because in my opinion, and there's no fact, there's no arguing this, God is the greatest of all time in every single thing. Music, sports, all that. He's the greatest at everything. Greatest musician, greatest everything. If you don't want to say God, Jesus was the greatest musician, writer, songwriter, blah, band player, drum player, bass player, guitar player. He made all of y'all. So in that sense, since he created you and you became the greatest, he's the greatest because he created you. So boom. You don't believe in that, my fault for even going on that soliloquy, but there's no greatest of all time. There's the greatest people you like and people that you rock with. So me, my top 5 like female vocalists, this might be like a little controversial. This might be a little bit unpopular opinion, but there's no order. I'm gonna just go Whitney. I'm gonna go Brandy. Oh, well, I'm not even gonna say of all time, because I've only been here not that long. So this is the greatest female vocalist like that I know, current and past. All right, so let me start that over. Whitney, Brandy. I'm gonna go. Oh, just had a moment. Whitney, Brandy, Tori Kelly. Golly, oh my goodness, Tori Kelly. Just for the record, somebody's gonna get left out. All right, so Brandy, Whitney, Tori Kelly. Ariana Grande. I gotta put Ariana Grande in there for me. From my perspective, your perspective is different. Whitney, Brandy, Tori Kelly, Ariana Grande. You know, I was gonna put Beyonce, right? I was gonna put Beyonce, but like,
If you're wondering what's going on, with that audio right there, I don't know what they was doing, tap dancing on the ceiling or something, but yeah, they need to get it together because that was ridiculous. I apologize to all my audio listeners, but I didn't know what was going on myself, so I was trying to talk over it, but that ain't work out. So, yep. Anyway, back to the video.
It's the fact that she's not necessarily like the greatest. Like I don't. She's great. She's a great vocalist. I can't even lie to you. But I'm gonna go in a different route. I'm gonna give it to Kiera Sheard. It sounds crazy. Y'all know Kiki like that, but my top five female vocalists are Whitney Houston, Brandy, Tori Kelly, Ariana Grande, and Kiera Sheard. And an honorable mention is Beyonce. Beyonce didn't make my top five. She didn't make my top five. It's just the way that Kiki be singing like that. I can't even. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Kiki. Yep, I made a decision. Unpopular opinion today. Another unpopular opinion. I like Batman over Superman. I like Batman over Superman. One of the reasons why I like Batman over Superman is because Superman is not a man. When you think about it, like he's an alien. How is your name going to be Superman and you're not even a man? You're an alien. Make that make sense. That's what gets on my nerves about Superman. Superman's not even in my top five DC characters. In my he's really not. So I got probably Batman's my goat. Wait, one of my not my goat, not my greatest of all time. Like all superheroes, I don't know if Batman's my goat, but I do love Batman a lot. Like all the Batman games, I like Batman like really really like a lot a lot. So DC, I'm gonna just go DC, Batman, Flash, Shazam, hard. Shazam's hard. Cyborg, what will be my like fifth person from DC? Fifth person from DC. So I said Batman, Flash, Shazam, Cyborg. I'm gonna go Green Arrow. I'm gonna go Green Arrow. Um. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Sorry. I meant Deathstroke. I'm gonna go Deathstroke. He's not a hero, but I'm just talking about top five from DC. Deathstroke is crazy. I'm sorry. Deathstroke is crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. Top five for DC. I'm gonna go Deathstroke. I was gonna go Green Arrow. I'm gonna go Deathstroke. I'm not going Talia al Ghul. I'm not going Ra's al Ghul. I'm okay on them. I'm not doing that. Oh, I forgot about Robin. I'm gonna stick to my top five. That's a cool top five. Batman, Flash, Shazam, Cyborg, and Deathstroke. That's a good top five DC. It's high. Not everybody gonna love it. Unpopular opinion today. I don't care. Marvel, I'm gonna go Spidey, Spider Man. Love Iron Man, of course. Do I love Thor? I do love Thor. Let me just say I love Thor. So Batman, Spider Man. Batman, Spider Man, Iron Man, Thor. Batman, Spider Man, Iron Man, Thor. Gotta go Black Panther. I was gonna go differently, but then I just kind of thought about it. I'm gonna go Black Panther, Spider Man, Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther, and I'm gonna go Deadpool. That's my top five Marvels characters right there. I know I'm leaving a lot of people out, but unpopular opinions today. Um, Another unpopular opinion. LeBron James can never be the greatest of all time to me. In particular, the reason for that is because when you think about it, Like, I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, he got all the statistical records. He's not really a scorer. He's a pass first guy. Blah blah blah. All the stats like he has and all the records he's broke, they're all they were. First of all records are meant to be broken. The second thing is he's been playing since he was 18. A lot of these people can't haven't played since they're 18. They changed the rules since then. So it was like you could argue, yeah, some other people came in the league with him that was 18 too. Um, or came to the league at 18 and they couldn't do what he did. I give it to him. His body, his nutrition, his diet, he takes care of himself. I give it to him. Because a lot of them people in the back of the day weren't taking care of themselves. Shaq in particular. Um, I don't really know. Maybe Barkley. I don't know these. I can't tell you who everybody wasn't taking care of themselves. Can't say. I mean, I was. I came in the scene around 2001, so I can't tell you who wasn't taking care of themselves. But I give it to him. He got the longevity. He got that Iron Man. Um, you know, he's not fragile. His bones are strong. All that. I give it to him. But having said all that, I can't give him like the greatest to me personally because number one, I like Steph Curry better. I like his game better. Just maybe more relatable. Maybe that's another reason. Like LeBron's just big and like, I mean, you can get big. You can get big like that if you work out, but the height thing. It might be the height thing. He's 6'8", 6'9". I'm not gonna ever get to 6'8" or 6'9", or you know what I'm saying. I don't even think I'm not even gonna get to 6'3" like or 6'2", whatever Steph Curry is. But you know what I'm saying, like it's more relatable. That might be another thing. That might be one thing. Another thing is LeBron went to his first finals and he lost. What I can say, I mean, you could say the roster wasn't what it was supposed to be or whatnot. Like he brought that up on Mind the Game. I watched that podcast too. JJ Redick, LeBron James, 342 Productions, Mind the Game, whatever. What else? Whatever else? Whoever else collabed on that. I think Uninterrupted. Um, they he talked about like they just didn't have. I wouldn't say he's making excuses. He's saying like they didn't have the necessary auxiliary weapons they needed to possibly not possibly to win. Like it wasn't a fully structured team. They still made it to the finals, but he's saying they didn't have a fully structured team. And I think that was was that year one that they went to the finals? So honestly, to be honest, maybe we were, I mean, maybe we were expecting a little bit too much from them as well because of the fact that it's a new team. You got guaranteed chemistry, all like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Having said that, most people thought LeBron was winning that series. I can't say I don't know if I was. I was 2011. I was 10. So I can't tell you if I was rooting for LeBron or against LeBron. I think if I was a fan of LeBron, my viewpoint changed kind of after that. It's not like I don't know, cause I was still I think I was still a fan of that Heat team. I was kind of a bandwagon with that Heat team. I was a bandwagon fan. I was a fan of that Heat team. I think I was. It's back in 2011. I think I was a fan of that Heat team. It's just losing that finals, kind of like I don't know if it was. I don't know if that was the moment that woke me up. I think it was probably the last finals they lost to the Spurs. I was just like, dang, they got dominated. Like, I don't know what exact moment woke me up to me being like against LeBron, but I just stopped liking LeBron. But it's not LeBron the person I don't like. It's LeBron the basketball player. I just don't like his game. Like he's a great basketball mind. He has a high basketball IQ. I'm not a LeBron supporter. I'm just not a LeBron supporter. Of another thing in the LeBron, me not being a LeBron supporter fan, this is very unpopular opinion. A lot of people like LeBron, so this is a very unpopular opinion. Think about this. LeBron has 4 rings, right? So he has ring with 2 rings with Miami or 3? And 3-peat, did they? I don't think they 3-peated. He was there 4 years. He won. He lost to the Mavericks. Beat the Thunder. I can't tell you what other team they went back to back though. Can't tell you what team they beat. Spurs, probably. They probably beat the Spurs. Yeah, they're the East team. That's the one. Yeah, okay. They beat the Spurs. Then they lost to the Spurs. I believe that's 4 years. I believe those are the 4 years. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Once again, I like basketball a lot, but am I going back to research and check these facts right now? I'm not. Not at the moment. LeBron has 4 rings. And that wasn't even his 4 rings. What am I doing? His 4 rings are this. Miami. 2 rings Miami. 1 ring in Cleveland. The other ring is in LA. Bubble championship. 4 rings. Those are his 4 rings. And the thing about it's cool. It's great he has 4 rings. You know what I'm saying? He has the most. Basically has the. I'm pretty sure he definitely has the most in his era. Can't think of anybody who won more rings than him since. Anybody won any more rings than him since he came into the league, basically?
Game over.
I don't think so. I think LeBron got that locked down. I think the only team that did it maybe is the Spurs. Maybe. Did they win they won 5 rings, I think, right? Am I tripping? I think they have 5 rings, right? I think I'm 5 or 6. 1 or 2. Sorry, just trying to figure this out. This is a lot of information to actually be thinking about. So, I can't negate him for having less things. I cannot negate him for having less rings than the team. But then there was this guy named Steph Curry that came to the league. Ever since I've seen Steph Curry play, I've been a Steph Curry fan. Can't say I'm a fan of the Warriors. I can't say I was a fan of the Warriors. I was always a fan of Steph. Clay, when he used to be a bucket getter, I used to be a fan of Clay. I just like watching Golden State play. I can't say that I loved Golden State and I was like Dub Nation all out. When they went on that 73-9 run, like that 73-9 run though, I wanted them to run the whole thing and break history again. Like I wanted them to break history for sure. I did. I really did. I really wanted that. That didn't happen. But the thing is with LeBron having 4 rings and then Steph having 4 rings, it's also it's a little conflicting to it's a little conflicting to call him the greatest of all time or like the greatest of our era when at the same time he's doing what he's doing. Steph got 4 rings too. Now, Steph did team up with KD for 2 of those rings. Can't even lie to you. They would have had 3 if KD didn't get hurt. Or if Clay didn't get hurt. Or I think KD and Clay got hurt in the same postseason. So, postseason run. So, like, if them 2 don't get hurt, I think we're sitting on a 3rd ring. We're also sitting on a 3rd ring if Draymond doesn't get suspended. So Steph would have 5. But that's not. We are not gonna sit here and harbor on it too much. But I believe they had 5 rings, if not for the Draymond suspension, which led to the downfall of the Golden State Warriors. I mean, they was already spiraling because I mean, you got Kyrie and LeBron James going crazy on you. I mean, yeah, even in 2K that'd be a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you sitting there playing, my team on 2K, and you know what I'm saying, they using LeBron and Kyrie, and the other, you know what I'm saying, the person you playing online, they drop 41 with Kyrie and they drop 41 LeBron. At that point, you're gonna be like, what do I have to do to stop them? You're gonna get irritated. So it's like, yeah, so we're not gonna harp on that. But my thing is with LeBron is like, I just can't consider him the greatest when Steph in the same era got 4 rings. They both got the same amount of rings. I can't consider him the greatest of this era. I can't. I just can't. Moving on to another unpopular opinion. Another unpopular opinion is the Fast and Furious movies were not that exciting after, like, okay, you got Fast and Furious 1, 2, what? After Tokyo Drift, the series dies off. I'm sorry. If you like all the Fast and Furious movies, you have issues. You're an action junkie and you need help. They're not that good. Sorry, they're not that good. Those movies aren't that good. I know a lot of y'all not gonna like me, and honestly, personally, personally, y'all not gonna agree with my opinions, and personally, you probably weren't gonna agree with me anyway. Like, some people just let it be haters. So like, I'm not really too pressed about like y'all liking me, y'all not liking me for my opinions. However, I'm open to hear your opinions on my opinions, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a reasonable guy. I'll talk it out with you. But if you just like, your opinion makes no sense, you don't know what you're talking about, okay, well, you might be right. I'm just a watcher. I can't say that I know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. No, I don't. I'm just talking. Just giving my perspective. We all give perspective out here. Having said all that, like, comment, subscribe. I feel like I was very long-winded this podcast. If you feel like you couldn't hear me, I apologize for that. Feel me? I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. And no matter what in life, shit happens. I'll see y'all. Appreciate y'all. Happy Friday.